Hey guys, Mr. Dobrins here. This is a brief introduction into the welding component of the lamp project. So what the project is asking you to do is take pieces of steel stock. This is an angled piece, hence angle iron. We're going to take this, cut it down, and form something that looks like this. And to do this, to go from 4 little pieces to one solid piece requires us to weld it. Now, welding is very simply put, it's the melting of metal to form one piece. So you were taking several pieces and making one solid piece of steel. Most of the welding that we're going to be doing is steel materials, pretty much the easiest material to weld, also some among the strongest. So that's pretty much all we're going to be dealing with in this project and in this class. There's a lot of different types of welders out there, but the welders we're going to be using are called flux core welders. Now let's talk real quick about the need to shield a weld. So when I am actually welding, anytime anybody's welding, we're talking very high temperatures and we're melting metal together into a little puddle or big long puddles, depending on how much we're doing. And the problem with that is as soon as we get things up to a really high temperature, oxygen and other impurities like to get into our weld and really mess it up. It makes it very weak, it makes it very porous, nothing good when we're trying to create something, heavy and strong, so to speak. So anytime that we're welding, we need a shielding agent, something that protects our weld from oxygen and other impurities. Well, each welding process, whether we're talking TIG, MIG, stick, or flux core, uses a different mechanism for that. You probably have seen some welders that have gas bottles, and they use a gas flow of a noble gas to push the oxygen out of the way and shield that weld from oxygen and those impurities. Flux core actually contains, instead of gas, it's actually called gasless wire or inner shield wire. It has the shielding mechanisms inside the wire itself. So that means for us, this is a very, very simple process because we don't need to fiddle around with regulators and checking gas tanks to see if they're full or empty or whatnot. All we got to do is prepare our material, prepare our workstation, get our PPE and start welding. So it makes it really simple for us. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how you actually set this machine up for what you're welding.